Good evening, everyone. Today we will know about the first pair of sections from Chapter 4 Indian Penal Code, that is journal exceptions. That is section 76 and 79, because both of the section talks about mistake of fact. Before going into what is mistake of fact, we need to know what section 76 and what section 79 is all about. Section 76 states um, an offense is done under mistake of fact while a person in good faith believes that he is bound by law to do that act, which is actually an offense. Means section 76 talks about bound by law, that a person in good faith believing that he is bound by law to do a particular act. For example, a police officer is standing at a chowk, उसके सामने कोई किसी को धमका रहा है, डरा रहा है, या फिर लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, या फिर पब्लिक प्रॉपर्टी को हार्म करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, नो हियर चाहे उस बंदे के पास जस्टिफाइड कोज हो कि वो सेल्फ डिफेंस में एक्ट कर रहा है या कुछ भी, बट हियर फ्रॉम द फैक्ट्स he is getting that belief that he is bound by law. The person concerned has to put forward the facts that he जो उससे बिलीव दे रहे हैं कि he is bound by law. So second is section 79. This section talks on person is doing an offense under mistake of fact when he is believing कि उस एक्ट को करने के लिए he is justified by law. Somebody attacked A. A in self-defense killed him. Now he believes कि he is justified by law. Now ये depends on facts of each case कि क्या उसने अपना self defense का private defense का right limit से आगे तो नहीं use कर लिया. If it is, it's an offense. If it is not, under section 79, he will get exonerated from the liability. Remember one very small thing, the difference between general exceptions and special exceptions. Special exceptions lessen one's liability, कम हो जाती, but general exceptions exonerate a person from his liability. Special exceptions, section 300, murder, culpable homicide amounting to murder. उसके 5 exceptions, उनमें जब केस फॉल करता है देयर आर स्पेशल एक्सेप्शंस. केस फॉल कर गया, लाइबिलिटी थोड़ी सी कम हो जाएगी, बट इन जनरल एक्सेप्शंस इफ द केस फॉल्स you are exonerated. Now we go, what is mistake of fact? Since we have already get to know that if a person comes under section 76 or 79, bound by law or justified by law, good faith, mistake of fact, he is exonerated irrespective of his act. No, requirements for a mistake of fact as an excuse are, सबसे पहली चीज तो पर्सन जेन्युइनली बिलीव कि वो मिस्टेक नहीं कर रहा. सबसे पहली चीज कि वो जेन्युइनली बिलीव कर रहा है कि व्हाट इज डूइंग इज करेक्ट. उसे कोई डाउट ही नहीं है अपने एक्ट में, कि उसे आउट ऑफ डाउट नहीं है कि वो मिस्टेक कर रहा है. जेन्युइनली बिलीव कर रहा है दैट ही इज नॉट डूइंग some mistake. Secondly, had the supposed circumstances being true, it would not be an offense. For example, a burglar cannot take the defense that he mistakenly entered house number 2 when he was looking to enter house number 5, because in either case it would be an offense. तीसरी चीज, it should be a reasonable mistake. For example, रात को सपना आया अपनी बेटी की बलि दे दे, you will get salvation, और आपने डिवाइन कमांड को obey कर दिया. Is it a reasonable mistake? The answer is no. Mistake must be of fact and not of law. Ignorantia facti doth excuse it, ignorantia juris non excuse it. And the act must be done in good faith. Mistake of law is no defense. State of Maharashtra versus MS George. If you are visiting India, you should know Indian laws. Honorable Apex Court held in this particular case. Mistake of law. No. Glanville Williams clearly stated it is an against common sense that a person know every kind of law. But Kenny, Kenny states it is in public interest. It is for convenience that mistake of law is not taken as a defense. Austin clearly states that if mistake of law is allowed as a defense, it would encourage the ignorance of law. Hence, mistake of law is no defense at all in any circumstances. Now we come to what is good faith. तो गुड फेथ की एक सिंपल सी मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ. Due care and attention, this is what section 52 states. An act, if not done with due care and attention, it is not done with good faith. Simple words में कहूँ तो reasonableness in care. Inquiry must be of such a depth as a reasonably prudent man would make in his own case to know the truth. Now, this depth of inquiry is not equal in all the cases. It depends आप किस रैंक पे हैं, आप किस पोजीशन पे हैं, आपके पास अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज क्या है. इन सभी के सिचुएशंस को देखकर it would be decided that whether your act was in good faith or not. Remember one case of Honorable Supreme Court, that is a state Harbhajan Singh versus State of Punjab 1966 Supreme Court, that we want good faith. We are not looking for logical infallibility. Purely koi mistake na ho, we are not looking for that. We are just looking for due care and attention. We are looking for reasonableness in care. We are looking for depth in inquiry to know the truth, as a reasonably prudent man would make in his own case to know the truth. I have mentioned section 197 CRPCs here because it provides procedural safeguard, as section 76 and 79 provides substantive safeguard against an offense. Section 197 provides procedural safeguard. Which requires that prior sanction chahiye before initiating a prosecution against a public servant, a public officer. Because 79 में mostly police officers या फिर security personals के ही act आते हैं. They depend on the facts, find themselves that they are justified by law. Like there was one case, state of West Bengal versus Shivmangal Singh. His senior police officer was already injured. Now next rank police officer apprehended that he needs to act, and in mistake of fact, in good faith, he found that his acts would be justified by law, and he answered the aggression against the police party. And the entire act of the police party against the mob was taken as justified by law. Hence, 197 procedural safeguards were equally necessary as Section 79 and 76. Thank you.